Where's the chairman? Where's Mr. Jackson?
We might have to do without him. I called and he wasn't picking his calls. Guma, go ahead.
I spoke to the district health officer. She has promised us a truck and fuel for 1 week. That will help us transport materials like bricks, sand, timber, and even laborers. It is important that all our supplies are transferred to the site in the week that the truck from the district health office will be available.
We will have to work out the logistics of that. It is a very good offer.
Next, together with Mzee Isaac, we negotiated with a young man called Charles who agreed to a very good price for bricks. They are quality bricks. Both Mzee Isaac and I checked them, and we can start immediately with them.
That is some significant progress, Guma. Thank you. Judith, you are welcome to the meeting.
Thank you, Solomon. I'm sorry I'm late. I came because I knew you'd need an update at this meeting.
That is understandable. Perhaps you should go first with your update so you can return to the microfinance.
Thank you. We have opened an account at the microfinance where we've been depositing the cash contributions. So far, 6.3 million shillings has been collected, including the pledges from you, Solomon, and Guma.
Does that include 1 million from the market women?
Yes, it does.
And does that include 20,000 from Chairman Jackson?
No, he hasn't paid his pledge. How come he's not here?
Okay, Judith. Thank you for your update. Anything else?
No, thank you. But I need to return to the microfinance.
That fast?
Yes, there's no one else at the bank.
Can you wait a bit and hear updates from others for 5 minutes only?
Okay, 5 minutes will not be bad.
Yes, Guma, do you have more?
Mr. Solomon, yes. I have another update regarding the response from the radio announcements.
Yes, Guma.
After we told the people on air that contributions in any form were welcome, we have had many other offers, and they are still coming in as we speak. Some are offering raw vegetables, some are offering cooking services for the laborers, others little food like posho.
Are they bringing them to the station?
No, they will bring these things to the site when building starts.
That is exactly what I was thinking. The response has been quite positive.
Those things will be brought on the day needed for cooking, so there is no need for worrying that they'll get spoiled.
Perfect.
Has any progress been made regarding the building site?
That is the area where we don't have good news. I am having difficulty trying to get an answer out of the town council. They have land next to the health center, but nobody seems to be able to make a decision.
Oh dear.
Because of that, we can't start building until we get official permission. And it seems the earliest this decision can be made is at the council meeting until next month.
But by then it will be too late.
I know. We don't have the luxury of time.
Again, if I should ask, where is Jackson? He should be the one helping us push this through.
As you can all see for yourselves, he is absent.
Without apologies, I'm sure.
In any case, Jackson is not likely to intervene using any influence he has with the council. In fact, nobody has seen him for a week.
Where did he go?
No one knows. He could be in his Kinwero. Besides, he was never behind this initiative, not if he was not the one controlling it.
My thoughts exactly. Which is why I came to this decision. It was not easy. I spoke to my wife about it. I believe we have all benefited greatly in this district. Rock Point has been good to us. Now, as you know, Nan and I own quite a considerable amount of land in the Lakeview area, where I have recently been overseeing the building of Amon and Pauline's house. And I still have some land there. In fact, there is a small plot.
You are surely not thinking of letting us use Amon's house for the doctor to stay in?
No, that is for Amon and Pauline. What I have in mind is better. After consulting with my lawyer, I have made arrangements to transfer the plot next to Amon's house to the health center. Now, I spoke to the district health officer. Let's see. I had the papers here. Ah, yes. Here it is. We have already begun the process of transferring the title. We should be able to start building on the plot within a few days.
Wow! Yeah!
Sister Aisha, I would like to leave now. It's getting late.
Have you finished with the patients in the women's ward, Mary?
Yes, Sister Aisha. But a few of them will need medication at midnight.
Okay, you can go. I will take over. At least there is some quietness in the health center after a long period.
I feel like a heavy load has been lifted from my back.
I tell you, this has been the worst period since I started working here. I hope it will never return.
I'm not sure about that, Aisha. Especially now that Dr. Ian wants to leave.
Oh dear Mary, I don't even want to think about it. But maybe he won't leave.
Maybe not. Not if all those women have their way.
Wasn't their contribution to the building fund amazing?
1 million shillings? You would never believe the market women would be able to come up with so much. Where do they keep all that money?
They save it in the savings club.
Yes, but you would never imagine they would collect so much money from fruit and vegetables and a few trinkets in the market.
Cash business, Mary, my dear.
But it still doesn't guarantee Dr. Ian will stay in Rock Point.
Even if he doesn't stay though, the construction should continue and the next doctor who comes will have a place to stay.
Here he comes.
Good evening, Mary and Aisha.
Good evening, Doctor. Mama, Doctor, are you still planning to leave Rock Point Health Center?
I would like to stay, Mary, but you also know how far Matera is from this place. Traveling to and fro is not easy.
But the people of Rock Point are doing all they can to keep you here.
I was very touched by the contribution of the market women, but honestly, it's complicated for me.
I don't know what we shall do in your absence, Dr. Ian.
I am sure you will do very well without me, and the next doctor who comes will have accommodation.
But the community wants you to be the first to stay in the accommodation, Dr. Ian.
Well, we will see.
Nobody wants you to leave Rock Point, Doctor. That's why they have joined together to make sure you can stay.
Think of it this way. My stay in Rock Point may be a short one, but the accommodation will stay forever.
If they finish the accommodation soon, you could bring your family to stay with you in Rock Point.
Thank you. But building a house takes time, Nurse Mary.
Doctor, you never know. It could be finished sooner than you think.
Well, it looks like the doctor is not staying even after the women begged him to stay and contributed all that money. I'm sorry to say, but I feel that this is a little insensitive of him.
You think?
Yeah, if I were him, I would be touched so much by the love from the people of Rock Point and stay.
But you heard what he said, right? It takes time to build a house. I'm sure they're not going to build a hut for the doctor that will be finished in a month or two.
That is probably true.
I'm sure the kind of house that will be built will be the kind that takes almost 6 months to finish, or even a year. And for someone who has resigned because he's tired of being away from his home or is being on the road, surely 6 months is a very long time.
I wonder though what the community will feel when after their sacrifice he still goes away.
Well, like Dr. Ian said, the next doctor will have accommodation. The doctor may go away, but the building will stay.
Let's not forget the real reason why the people of Rock Point are contributing to the doctor's house. They want improved services at the health center, but will building a house for the doctor be enough?
It will be a huge improvement. Before, when the doctor stayed in Rock Point, the health center always had enough staff. I think that the problem really is that the doctor is not available to help out so much of the time.
Can you imagine that in some other towns, the doctors never stay at the health center? They are always away.
Oh, it's a real problem. But in Rock Point, the problem is the lack of housing for the doctor. And now, thanks to the people of Rock Point, that problem will be solved.
I hope you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, so today we have a message from Baguma John Paul from Omkarere, Nyakachwamba, Chitagwenda, Ntara, Kamwenje district. He says, Dear Rock Point team, thanks for the good work. I have 2 questions. Is it true that when you're circumcised you can't catch HIV? And 2, if there is a woman who has ever given birth and another that has never given birth, who of the 2 is more likely to spread HIV if both are positive? My message to the youth is, let's keep protecting ourselves from HIV. It still has no cure.
Oh, thank you, Baguma, for the message. Now, to answer your first question, no. Circumcision doesn't stop a man from catching HIV. It just reduces the chances that you will get HIV if you have unprotected sex.
You must use condoms at all times, or be faithful to your partner who is also faithful and is HIV negative.
Yes, and to answer your second question, it doesn't matter whether a woman has ever given birth or not. If she's HIV positive, she can pass on the virus to her partner if she has unprotected sex.
Right. So you really need to know the HIV status of your partners and use condoms all the time.
Yes, and pregnant women need to test for HIV. If they are positive, they need to start taking ARVs, give birth at a health facility, and give their newborn baby ARVs as well. If they do that, then the risk of giving HIV to their baby is a lot less.
Great. And now, listeners, the challenge is still on till the end of January next year. Would you like to give it to them, Michael?
Oh yes, sure. The challenge is about business. So you young people involved in business, or those of you who want to start business, here you go. Write to CDFU about a business idea you have. It might be a business that you are already doing, or a business that you have always wanted to start. It doesn't matter, but the rules are your business has to be environmentally friendly.
Yes, your business has to be the kind that makes the environment a better place. So any business that involves cutting trees or making a place dry is not welcome.
Yes. So you go and research on businesses that conserve the environment. And the winning business ideas will be fully funded by the International Labour Organization, one of the sponsoring organizations for Rock Point.
Good. If I were you, I would start writing my business idea. This is your chance to get the capital you have always needed.
Perfect. Listeners, if you need counseling or information concerning business, HIV, family planning, pregnancy, male circumcision, alcohol abuse, violence, or other health issues, please call the National Health Hotline on telephone number 0800 200 600 or 0312 500 600 or visit a health facility near you.
And the place to send your letters is Communication for Development Foundation Uganda, CDFU, at PO Box 8734 Kampala, or send us an SMS on telephone number 0776 256 256.
You can also join us on Facebook and leave a comment or a message, or send us an email at our new email address, rockpoint@cdfug.co.ug.
Remember to tune in next week, same station, same time, for another exciting episode of
Rockpoint 256. Rockpoint 256 is made possible with support from the Youth Entrepreneurship Facility of the International Labour Organization, this radio station,
and from Twaweza, Uganda. It takes one person to make change happen. Change ni mimi, ni wewe, ni sisi. Change is me, you, us.
One this year, next year, each and every year, 1 million children die of malaria. What is the solution to save the African children them and the pregnant woman them? Take this as a warning and save your life. Ataba kubanga kunkude okukujjanjaba obulungi ninakola ntya awogende omusawo naye bakuwete balomalayo doozi.
This is a message from the Ministry of Health.
Rockpoint 256.
Welcome to changing world.
Rockpoint 256.
Welcome to another way of thinking.
Rockpoint 256.
Yeah. Believe in yourself and in your heart.
Come with me to Rockpoint.
Hey, discover the rock in you.
Come with me to Rockpoint.
Rockpoint.
One this year, next year, each and every year, 1 million children die of malaria. What is the solution to save the African children them and the pregnant woman them? Take this as a warning and save your life and your pregnant wife. Bobby Wine, Songs Avenue.